Welcome to the home of historical monuments dating back over 3,000 years. The home of beautiful landscapes and stunning vistas. The birthplace of mankind, who is one of the fastest growing economies in the world. The home of diverse, colorful cultures and rich traditions. The home of great athletes and the fastest agricultural growth in Africa. But above all, the home of Arabica coffee. Welcome to Ethiopia, where coffee is a way of life. Ethiopia is the birthplace of Arabica coffee, with 6,000 varieties growing from her soil. Arab traders took the beans abroad, and by the 15th century, coffee made its way to Europe and the world. Coffee has been grown in Ethiopia for over 1,000 years. It is an important part of the Ethiopian economy as it's the #1 export earner. Ethiopia is the 5th largest Arabica coffee producer in the world and #1 in Africa. About 20% of our population is involved in the coffee industry, and over 4 million smallholder households earn a livelihood by producing coffee.
መስራት ከጀመርኩት ወደ 74 ዓመት ጀምሮ ነው ቡና ተከላና ኩትካቶና መስራት ጀመርኩት። በጣም ቆንጆ ነው ቡና ያኔ ዋጋም ዝቅ ነበር ዝቅ ብሎ ነበር ያኔ ምን ሸጠው ማለት ነው በፊት በዚህ ኑሮ ገበሬዎች በጣም ያሻሽሉ ነው አሉት ማለት ነው ዋጋ በጨማሪ.
Here, the traditional methods are increasingly complemented by innovations from modern science and technology that complements modern coffee industry. By increasing the productivity of the smallholder farmer, who represent almost 90% of Ethiopian coffee production, one can imagine a doubling or even tripling of the current coffee production and its impact on the economy and the livelihood of farmers. Ethiopia has thousands of coffee varieties. Ethiopian coffees are identified by their distinct characteristics, flavor, aroma, and taste. Global coffee buyers come from all over the world to sample and purchase the best Arabica coffee from Ethiopia. The diverse coffee varieties, combined with natural occurring taste variations from their specific geographies, make Ethiopia a unique destination. It's investing in a supply chains, sales system, and the marketing of its quality coffee to the global market.
ECX fully recognizes that traceability provides an opportunity to all, so the best is yet to come.
As everyone knows, Ethiopia has an immeasurable number of coffee varieties and microclimates. Our coffee exports are vibrant, complex, and competitive, and continually growing. There is also a large increase of coffee plantations, private coffee plantations and farms. And internal structures like the ECX have supported us to go in this direction.
Ethiopians drink as much coffee as they export, as coffee is at the center of the Ethiopian culture. The coffee ceremony is a way of showing respect to a guest. It's a mark of friendship, a sign of Ethiopian hospitality. It's the main social event in the village, a time to discuss community issues or perhaps just life in general. Indeed, so important to Ethiopia is coffee that there is a football team called Bunna, the name in Amharic for coffee, and an annual beauty pageant to decide on the year's Miss Ethiopian coffee. Addis Ababa's reputation as a global venue for conferences has grown in recent years. We had the honor of hosting world and business leaders alike at the newly built African Union Conference Center, the UN ECA Conference Center, the Millennium Hall, and other major venues. Addis regularly welcomes global business and political leaders for conferences, which attract more than 10,000 delegates. In 2012 and 2013, the world's eyes were on us as we hosted CEOs from around the world to the World Economic Forum, as well as world leaders for the AGOA Conference and the 50th Anniversary Africa Union Summit. Addis Ababa is the hub for the whole of Africa. Conference guests can enjoy a great service of Star Alliance member Ethiopian Airlines. Guests can enjoy the facilities of world-class hotels such as the Hilton, the Radisson Blu, and the Sheraton. Leading travel websites proclaim Ethiopia as a world-class tourist destination. Travelers come here to marvel at the eighth wonder of the modern world, the rock-hewn churches of Lalibela, to stand in the breathtaking natural landscape from the Blue Nile Gorge to the depth and extreme temperatures of the Nakul Depression, to the roof of Africa, the Semen Mountains. To see the diverse and rich cultures of our people, and to experience the warm hospitality of the friendliest people on earth. We look forward to welcome you to the beautiful land with its extraordinary people, culture, and traditions.
The government and the people of Ethiopia welcome the whole world to our country, the birthplace of coffee. Welcome to you all to Addis Ababa, the capital city of Ethiopia and Africa. We are ready and waiting for you.